My name is Divinity Johnson, and this is my presentation on professional teaching standards. So for my objectives, after this presentation, you will be able to identify two common themes between Interstate New Teacher Assessment and Support Consortium and National Council of Teachers of English. Understand the application of knowledge and skills, as well as collaboration and data-driven instructional decision-making, and identify real-world experiences as well as professional responsibilities. My professional teaching standards. So for the Interstate New Teacher Assessment Support Consortium, it was pretty much created to support new teachers and enhance the learning and experience of students. Some of their standards are as follows. There are 10 standards: support matter, student learning, diverse learners, instructional strategies, application of content, communication, planning, instruction, assessment, reflection of professional development, collaboration, ethics, and relationship. For NCTE, all students must have opportunities and resources to develop the language skills they need to pursue life goals and participate fully as informed, productive members of society. Their standards are as follows. They must be able to read both print and non-print text to build an understanding of themselves and culture, read literature from many different time periods, apply strategies to comprehend text, adjust spoken, written, and visual language to communicate, strategies to write and communicate, knowledge of language structure and conventions, media techniques, etc., to discuss text, conduct research by posing problems. They must also be able to gather data, evaluate and synthesize data, use technological resources, and understand diversity in language. So for my first theme, real-world instructional opportunities. For InTask, I chose standards 4, 6, and it looks like that's it for that one. Instructional strategies and communication. Based on these instructional standards, real classroom examples could include differentiating instruction, inquiry-based learning, problem-solving and decision-making, development for students, experiential learning, and technology integration. Similar to InTask, NCTE also had some technology integration, experiential learning, inquiry-based learning, as well as development of critical literary skills. For this one, I chose standards 6, 7, and 8 to meet those real-world instructional opportunities. Why it matters. Students develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills that allow them to dissect information that they're learning and then deeply understand each concept, while educators are able to gain a wide range of understanding on different types of instruction, allowing them to create an engaging and relevant classroom environment. My second theme was inclusive learning environments for learning. So for InTask, I chose standards 3 and 10. Based off of these two standards, some real-world classroom examples could include culturally responsive teaching. It's important to value culture when teaching because it directly relates to the experience of your students, as well as incorporate culturally diverse texts and other materials as it relates to students. For NCTE, I chose standards 9 and 10, and based on these real-world examples, I think that could include culturally relevant literature and teaching, incorporate literature that reflects diverse experiences, and promote critical thinking, empathy, and cultural awareness in your classroom. Why it matters? Because it promotes inclusion of diverse perspectives, ideas, and experiences in the classroom, and creating inclusive learning environments help to ensure that all students have equal access to education as well as learning opportunities. It helps eliminate cultural barriers as well as bias and aids both social and emotional development among students. Collaboration for InTask, I chose standards 4, 6, 7, and 8. And some of the standards highlight the importance and benefits collaboration provides for educators. This could include communication, assessments, instructional strategies, as well as professional development. So we see those communication skills, planning instruction, assessments, instructional strategies there. For NCTE, I chose standards 4, 5, 11, and 12. So while InTask focuses on the benefits of teacher collaborations, NCTE digs a little bit deeper on how students can effectively collaborate. These collaborative activities can strengthen communication, listening skills, teamwork, problem solving, as well as critical thinking skills. data-driven decision-making. For in-task, I chose standards 2, 5, and 8. So student learning, assessments. These standards focus on the importance of using data to make informed teaching decisions as an educator to improve student learning. So you could do this by using data analysis or instructional planning. For NCTE, I chose standards 3, 4, 7, and 8. These standards provide a baseline foundation for English instruction by using data analysis. Teachers can use research and assessments to interpret data and guide instruction, and students develop critical thinking, interpretation, and technology resource skills. Some professional expectations based off in-task. So for improving practice, I chose standard 7. And then based off of the website, the teacher plans instruction that supports every student in meeting rigorous learning goals by drawing upon knowledge and content areas, curriculum, cross-disciplinary skills, and pedagogy, as well as knowledge of learners and the community context. So definitely with that planning instruction, that's going to be really important in improving the practice, as well as advancing the profession. I chose standard 10, collaboration, ethics, and relationships. So teachers seek appropriate leadership roles and opportunities to take responsibility for student learning, to collaborate with learners, families, colleagues, other school professionals, and community members to ensure learner growth and to advance the profession. So for my reflection, both the Interstate New Teacher Assessment and Support Consortium, as well as the National Council of Teachers of English, focus on bettering education for both students and teachers. It provides educators a foundation for communication, insight, collaboration, professional growth, and practice. It improves student learning and develops critical thinking skills while ensuring a diverse learning environment. And these skills develop educators' professional growth long term and prepare students for post-secondary work and or education. And then these are going to be the references that I used. Thank you.